Dude, okay, maybe it's not good to go for those guys.
All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the second edition of Wicked Wolf Poker. We are learning as we go. One interesting thing that came up was I switched my streaming client. I was using Streamlabs, but I found myself a little limited on a few of the things that I wanted to do. So I ended up switching to OBS Studio. So I had to recreate all my overlays and my designs. So you'll see a completely different looking overlay than the last one as you look around the table or look around the display. So hopefully you like it. And again, I'm going to add improvements as I go. Don't really have any bots set up yet. All right, so here we go on second table. We got pocket sevens. We're going to come in for 2.5. So we have two tables running, table 1, table 2. I'll switch in between. I have some animations set up between the two, and we'll see what he likes here. All right, so we got Queen King. So I think he's got a fairly big hand. We're going to go ahead and put him to the test here. Yeah, he wanted to raise me there, but he didn't like my set of sevens. So again, got a new design, new graphics.
Dude, okay, maybe it's not good to go for those guys.
We have a transition that is doing the wolf claws. If you don't like that, say something in chat when I go back if you find it annoying. We just will have it for now, but you know, it's just kind of a little transition scene. We'll see what people think. Nothing really going on here at the tables at the moment. Let's see. There's something going on here. Something is trying to play. And I don't want that to happen. Let's see. I don't know what any of those are. All right. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the second edition. All right. So the stream just started up. So you're on a 3-minute delay. So anybody who is watching, chatting, you know, there will be a delay for responses, but I will keep an eye on the chat window to see if anybody comments. So got the stream elements does seem to be working. me know if you like the design. Worked a few days putting that together. All right, so we have King 9 over here. We're going to check. We'll probably call at least one bet here to see what happens. I think we'll put in a small bet to see where we're at here. King 9, we got called by Slick 1. Everyone's calling. All right, so we're going to put in a $2 bet. And King 9 is good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I would have been raised there, I would have got the hell out of Dodge. Trying to get comfortable here. I still need to do some calibration with my wolf avatar. I mean, he mostly looks good, but I think we can do a little better there. So we'll work on that some this week. All right, well, we'll give him 6-9. Slick 1 does like to defend his blinds. Got some note on him. We'll check a big hand to check raise. All right, table 2. We got pocket 7s under the gun. We're going to raise it up. Got a few other animations that I'll play here. See if I take this hand down, I'll give you one of them. Here we go. I didn't hear it. That's okay. Hopefully that worked. Queen 7 in the big blind. I'll probably defend to raise, check. King 9-10, nothing good there. Check. We'll see what happens. 5. Do I call a bet here? 9. Yeah. Nah. Only one. Really, only one card would make me happy there. All right. So now we got Ace Jack. Table 2 again. Ace Jack off. This will get 3 bet if Mr. Clown doesn't raise it. All right. So we're going to raise it to 2.5. Now, if that had been raised to me, I probably would just fold Ace Jack off. It doesn't play well. But when a guy is limping, he's looking to get a cheap flop. So Ace Jack, usually a pretty good hand. All right, nothing going on table 1. All right, so we got Ace-6 here. We'll give it a slightly bigger than normal raise from the button. Queen 4 off, that'll be folded. Table 1. Ace-6 off, raise out of raise, we're gonna fold. I'm going to have to find a little better chair position. My best calibration is if I lean in. But leaning in gets a little tiresome after a while. I did go up to the Hard Rock and play last night. They had a promotion twice this month. So I went up there in the evening. We went to Disney with some family members during the day. And then afterwards, I went up to the Hard Rock for a couple hours, played in their promotion. Did not do great. There was a lot of people chasing flushes, and unfortunately against me, they seem to always get there. But they are having a big promotion on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. $2,024 high hand running every 30 minutes. So that should be fun. I'm having a dilemma on what stakes I want to play when I go up there. I'm not sure if I want to play 2-5 and just play my regular game and not even think about the high hand. Just, just try to play good, solid. Fold that one. All right, so we got ace-5 here on table 1. The other way I could play this is play the 1-2 table up there and just be willing to see more flops, limp in behind. We'll put a raise in 2.5 times. And we got raised by VidMax. I hate folding ace high suited, so we'll give it a call. Not a good flop, so we'll probably be check folding here. He made it cheap, but I really got nothing to go on. 3 to a straight. No spades. We're gonna let that go. I know some of the kids like to 3-bet or 4-bet those ace-5 suited hands. I would probably do that if we were less stack to pot ratio. I mean, we're playing basically 100 big blinds, and it doesn't leave a lot of maneuvering room, after the flop when you 4-bet. It's hard to put pressure on someone to fold any kind of top pair hand with the stack depth. So just don't do it. All right, I'm going to switch table 2 here. Ace, king, suited in the big blind. We're going to pop that up. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going to make a little stab at that. All right, so we got an ace on the flop. We'll continue for about 60%. We'll see what he's got here. I think he missed. Yep, he missed. I might have called it all in there even. Figured he was on the flush draw. Hopefully the little cheer sound I played or tried to play through there went through, and you guys will be able to hear it. I can't hear it on my end because I'm not monitoring the mic. Have to monitor the mic to hear the line in settings from the audio mixer. And again, sort of like the very first stream, this isn't going to be a terribly long one. I hope I get better. It's all about, right now, it's all about getting the chops. It's all about developing my speaking. It's about trying to be engaging. It's about learning the technical avenues of this. Just getting better. That's what I want to do, is just get better. I want to be entertaining. This for me at this point is not about it's not about money or anything like that. It's really about just kind of engaging people meeting people, finding like-minded people in the area. You know, people that are interested in poker, maybe people who share some of my other interests. You know, I used to be quite the good chess player. I was nationally rated, U.S. Chess Federation. Used to play quite a bit. So there's a chance maybe one day there'd even be a chess stream on here, playing a little chess, doing a little analysis. I'm also used to be not so much an avid World of Warcraft player, not so much anymore. Taking a pretty big break from playing that game competitively. Nothing really going on here on these two tables. Table 1, we got 35 off, which we're going to fold. Back to table 2. I'd like to hear from you guys, things that you're looking forward to in the new year. Do you have any New Year's resolutions that you'd like to share that we could talk about? Of course, that's if there's anybody out there. We got 2.5, big raise from under the gun +2. I don't know. I mean, I would need a strong hand here. I'm probably just going to let this go. I don't know. I think he's pretty strong there, and I would have missed the flop, so that's fine. I would have had 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush, but I think folding. Oh no, for the flush. Watch it land, and I'll be eating my words. Let's see if he calls the 6. No, he folded the 6. Well, we'll never see. All right, Jack 2 off play. So I will be mostly streaming from Global Poker. This is kind of my resident service or format that I play on. I do have an account on Coin Poker as well, so there may be a stream or two with Coin Poker at some point. You know, that might be one I do. I don't know if I'll make a different. I don't know if I'll make a different stream channel for that because I know I got the Global Poker logo on here. So we'll see. There'll be some tournaments. I'll play some tournaments. You know, there's 4 times a year. Global Poker offers specialty tournaments. They have their goat, and they have their rattlesnake, their grizzly. 3-8. We'll fold this. I'm trying to think what's the other one they have. They have the Micro Series. Where they have a lot of low buy-in tournaments. One thing, or actually 2 things that I would like to see on Global Poker that I think would make it a top-notch site. But then again, I don't know if anybody really does this. But I would like to see a deep stack cash game where you literally could buy in at a 50-cent dollar table or 25-cent, 50-cent table for, instead of buying in 25 cents for $50, you could buy in for $200. You know, have a very deep stacked game. I doubt companies like Global are incentivized to do something like that because they probably wouldn't be increasing the rake. You know, people would be very unsatisfied if they created the rake. So that for them, it's better to have you on 2 or 3 tables where they're getting rake from you, playing your $50 per table, than to have you dump your whole bankroll into one game, and they only get raked from that. So maybe if the site really exploded and people were just waiting all the time to get on tables, they couldn't literally fulfill the need. They might do something like that. The other thing that I really wish they would do is longer blind structures on the on some of the tournaments, especially the big ones. I think the longest structure I think I've seen for any tournament was 12, I believe 12 minutes. Maybe there was a 15-minute, but I think 12 minutes. And most of them are 10. And I feel that makes everything a little too turbo-y. All right, so we have king, queen suited here, basically in middle position. We have a min raise from Galactic Greg. We're going to put in a 3-bet to 350. And we'll see how he feels about that. Let's see if he has a big hand or not. So that is not a great flop for me, but we'll check. All right, there's a king. So we'll be continuing. Oh, my cat's coming up here to he's going to get in the way. You know what? He wants dinner. Yeah, look at that. He folded. We won that hand. All right, table 1. We've got ace 9, but we probably won't play it. There's been a raise. I just, back when I was starting out, like anything with an ace, I loved it, right? I'd play it, I'd come in, raise it, just push that ace hard. And then I realized, even if you get top pair, somebody else has an ace, somebody else has a better card, you don't have much to push with it, you need some connectivity. Lots of factors. All right, so we're back on table 2. Got pocket 6s, raise for 1.5. I'm going to call. Guy behind me's calls. I have some general rules on my pocket pairs calling in position and how much I'm going to call raises for. This guy's raises 6. I am going to call this one. We'll see the flop. And we did hit, so we'll be looking to stack it. We'll be looking to put all the money in. So we're not going to slow play it. If he bets, we're going to lead. I might be able to get this guy behind me to come in, so I'm just going to call. So we'll check one more time. And we're going to bump it up. If he's got aces or 7s, he's got it. We're going to bump it up to 38. And, if he has it, he has it. If he stacks me, he stacks me. Not going to worry about it. Always putting it in like with a set, especially on this board texture. He should have either aces or nothing as far as big hand goes. Unlikely to have any of the other sets. And we will just stuff it. Yeah! Big hand for Daddy. Sure he didn't like that. Probably got his ace king cracked. He didn't like folding. I have a note on Bo Buddy. Oh, he's a big bluffer. You would think a big bluffer would fold, though. He must have had a hand. He must have had something reasonable. I was saying earlier, you know, I have some rules on pocket pairs, raising, and then when I call off and when I don't. There's several things that are factors. I mean, size of the raise is definitely one of them, but there's other things. But I don't want to go into that too much because being this is a stream where I'm showing what I do, I don't necessarily want to reveal all my thought processes on that, because you know, if I do get some viewers that play on global, if I explain my thought process on that too much and then they analyze plays, they might be in a position against me sometime in the future and they go, oh, so you know, he called there, you know, his hand is at least this in this situation, so you know, I could get exploited. I don't want to be exploited. So you know, another thing, if I get any viewers in here, or anybody that just drops in and wants to hang out for a minute, they may be able to tell me what's on their Christmas wish list. You know, have they been good? Is Santa going to bring them something good for Christmas? Did they get somebody something nice? Did they buy somebody an extravagant present? All right, going back to table 1. We have Queen Jack, and we'll raise to 2.5. Under the gun +2. So I got the small blinds now. Small blind, big blind. So even if he jams, bad seed only has $10, less than $10, I'll call it off. So ace, 10, jack, queen. So it's kind of a weird situation with bad seed in here, because he really could jam it, but he's not. All right, so he's leading. I'm going to call. Probably a big bet here, and I'll fold. All I got is a gutter. Yeah, I'll let him take this one. I don't know, maybe I should have raised his donk. But I just don't see how he's leading there with anything bad, because he knows he's got that bad seed behind him who's very short, and if he really has anything, he's going to jam it. So I'm going to think that Space Andy had a pretty decent hand there in that situation. For having to give up that hand there and fold, I'll play one of my negative sounds. I hope this works. I'm going to have to watch the stream later to see if these things actually played through. I did buy a new mic and a little mixing board for the mic for this project. Didn't spend a whole lot. I had some gift cards that I was going to spend anyways, so I used that, and really got about $150 investment for what I think is some decent equipment. That remains to be seen, though. We'll have to see how it goes, see what kind of feedback, what I learn when I rewatch the stream. I also bought this Animaze face rig, mostly because I don't know, at this stage I'm not terribly comfortable as myself on stream. I mean, I'm kind of a big guy, you know. I got a little weight and I got a little age on me, so I think I'm going to ease into it. Maybe at some point I'll get rid of this facade mask altogether. Talk to you straight. I did create a scene in OBS for just chatting, which is, you know, my picture. And when I come on there, it'll be me. But I probably won't do that until we have some people involved with the stream. Okay, so table 1. We got the pocket rockets, the American Airlines, the Numero Alpha. Oh, and really quick, switch over to table 2. We got Ace Queen over there, so we're gonna be playing a couple hands. All right, so we're gonna raise this here. Pudge is in early position. You know what? I'm just gonna take this flop on 2 and see what we get. Oh, we got a bad flop on 2. We got all hearts, and I don't have a heart, so I'm gonna check, and I may fold this. And so we'll give it a little lead here. Yay! We win that one. So we'll switch over to table 2. This is not looking good over here. Look, at least I didn't have anything extra. All I did was call from the big blind, so we could see it. Back on table 1, we have another premium, and we're gonna raise again. This guy's got to be getting sick of me. All right, we're gonna make it 2 from the button. Don't have to raise too big from position. I have a lot of experience with this S. Son Concur. He will literally, if you just call his bet, he will literally bet pot on every single board. So if he checks to me here, he'll bet pot on the next flop. So I almost always have to bet for this guy. Otherwise, he'll take the lead and he'll start betting. If I have the nuts, then absolutely. All right, so this may not be looking good here. So if I check to him here, he's absolutely going to lead here. But then again, my hand's kind of broken here. I mean, what am I calling with 5, 6? If he's got a 7, he's going to lead. He's going to lead, and I got nothing. So, I mean, I want to look him up, but 4-liner out there, spade. I mean, diamonds. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let him have it. Let him have it. Yes, that is one of the guys that will always. He will bet almost any pair pre-flop. Will full pot bet with nothing. Right? He's a great guy to set up if you flop the nuts. You just check to him, and he will literally bet 3 streets, and then you can just wait. And I mean, especially if you're in position, you can wait all the way till the end, and then put in a check raise. Out of position, you're probably going to want to put that check raise on the turn. Because there's a good chance that if you check, you call 2 streets and then check, and he's in position, he might check back, and he will call. He'll call light sometimes. We have some other guys here that we got notes on. We got notes on A. Cole. We'll bet big 3 streets with a draw. And I just kind of keep notes on people as I run into them. Don't bluff. He will call with a weak top pair. So like if he's got jacks and jacks with a 7 or something, and jack's top card, you're not bluffing him off. We'll 3-bet big pre with suited cards, so he's liable to come into a hand. With a raise, not too big, not great cards. Call the river light, Justin. So that's good to know if I'm trying to get value. Might go for thinner value and maybe a little bigger. Over here on table 2, we got some people here. Chris B doesn't bluff. He doesn't mind playing Jack Queen off for a raise. We got Pudge again over on this table, so I'm sharing tables with this guy. Resolve is here as well, so Bow Buddy, Big Bluffer. Yep. Me and the family went on a cruise last month. Went to the Bahamas for a couple days. Went to the Royal Caribbean. Went to their Coco Cay, where they have their water park. That was a fun trip. We do like to do cruises. We try to cruise at least once a year. We like to do the mountains, maybe get out to the mountains every other year. I'm a big fan of Vegas. My daughter likes Vegas. She's 11. She loves all the shows. We took her to the jousting tournament. We took her to an up-close magician show, which was really cool. She likes it, but my wife's not a huge fan, you know. All right, so table 1, pocket 6s. We'll give it a little raise. He'll come in. All right, so we missed that flop. We're not having anything to do with it. We'll check it. Oh, gets worse. Nobody's got anything. Should I take a stab at this? No. No. Nope, not going to take a stab. Alright, so small min raise. I got king 9. I'm going to see it for 5. Alright, so we got top pair. I think I'm going to donk this one. We're going to put out a little bigger than pot size bet here. There we go. Bet that one for protection. King 8 in the small. We'll fold that one. Should have played it. Probably had the best hand. All right, back to the 1. We've I'll put in this. You know, I could have limped. I'm gonna check this one back and play a little tricky. All right, now we're gonna come for a small bet. And we'll put a little $1.50. Yay! Table 2, we folded king 8 off. I know that, speaking of going back to the trips, I know that early in the summer we already have a paid vacation to go to Fort Lauderdale. So we'll be doing that. I'm thinking about doing with this New Year's Eve, New Year's Day thing, where they're going to have 2 big sessions. New Year's Eve is at night, ending at like around midnight, and then they're not going to start it back up until like 2 in the afternoon. Maybe getting a hotel room in Tampa, not coming back. New Year's Eve should be a great night to play there at Hard Rock. There should be quite a bit of drinking going on. There will probably be a lot of action. You know, if I get any Florida people that ever join this stream and, you know, want to chat, I'd be interested to know what kind of, what poker rooms you visit. I've been to the Hard Rock, of course, and then some of the other ones, Silks, Derby over there near the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. I've also drove up to Oxford Downs, which is near Ocala. That was a very nice room, by the way. Drinks are cheaper. People were nice. Good action. Yeah, I like that room. It was nice. I've heard things about this new room over in Port St. Lucie. They're doing live streams. They're really trying to put together some big games. That might be an interesting place to like drive out and maybe spend a weekend. Go a couple days in a row. I've been to the Hard Rock in Miami. I've also been to the Mississauga Casino there in West Miami, kind of out there a little bit off the beaten path. Didn't really care for it. It's older. It's got an older crowd. Seemed like there was a bunch of nut peddlers. I didn't see the action. I've had other people tell me that I'm completely wrong. They say that room is a lot of action. Personally, I didn't see it. All right, so table 2. Got jackknife suited under the gun. Not going to play it. Not going to play it. Too much likelihood to get re-raised. And then I'm sitting there with a one-gapper needing a really good flop. Of course, what's going to happen here, somebody's going to call this $1.50 that guy. It's going to flop, and it's going to be all clubs, or it's going to be all middle cards. Look at that. Yep. Open-ended. That's what I get for talking. We'll see. Watch a queen's going to come on the turn. 6 didn't help me any. Although, no, it doesn't create any extra draws. We'll see. Let's see if there's a 7 or a queen. Look at that. Well, brought in the diamonds. Could have costed me. We'll see. See if we see a showdown on this table. We'll never know. We'll never know. Ace jack off. We have a limp from under the gun. I'll just check. Let's see the flop. We got top. We're going to lead. We're going to lead. He's like, what is he doing? He's donking 1.5. Ah, there we go. Hey, I'll take it. All right, table 1. Call from the small sign just for a limp. Might get fancy on this one maybe. I do got top pair here. I'm gonna put out $1.50. There we go. Fold the 3-4 off. Nothing new happening here. Met a guy named Ryan at the casino last night, sat next to me for several hours. He unfortunately had a very bad night. He must have lost $1,200, $1,300. I would say conservatively estimate on that. But I don't think it really hurt his bankroll any because he is an owner of a kind of a web marketing and design firm where he does a lot of internet people, like politician types, people that have large online presences, and he helps them with their e-commerce merchant stuff, and apparently he has a pretty big business for that. All right, so we got ace ace on table 1. We'll see if this gets interesting. So we got a all right, so we're gonna put in a big one. We're gonna pot it plus we're gonna make it 625. See if anybody wants to get froggy. Oh, we got one guy. Let's see. All right, let's just hope he has ace king. All right, so we're gonna bet a little less than half pot and see where we're at. He's calling. All right, so now we're gonna bet. We got to make for an easy river shove. So 18. That leaves 24 behind. I mean, super easy river shove. Oh, he folded. Yay! So I bet 2, called 2, raised to 10 with king, queen seated. We're going to take a little more time here and think about this one. Resolve. Don't bluff. He will call with a weak top pair. So what does that mean about him? I think we're going to fold the king, queen. It might be nitty. 10. That's a big raise. Yeah. We're going to fold. I'm going to say he's got maybe kings, maybe aces. He's got something big. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, like the song goes. Let it go. If I might get in trouble. I might have to purge that off the stream because I know Disney gets pretty defensive. But anyways, I was telling you about this guy Ryan that I met. Super nice guy. Like I said, he's got some influential clients. He does a lot of business. He does T-shirts. He makes items, promotional mugs. He helps like people get basically all in one shop for all their commerce. Don't remember the name of his company, but I did give him my stream information, and he said he was going to check it out. So we'll see. And if he does, then maybe he'll pop in and leave some kind of message, or he'll call me because we did exchange numbers, and I can plug him next time. But anyways, but what I'd like to do with him though is if I love the whole logo area thing that I got here. I love my Wicked Wolf poker. I love the idea. I love the theme. I've got some slogans, like one I was thinking about was, be the predator at the table. Wicked Wolf Poker, you're the predator at the table, something like that. Or Wicked Wolf Poker, you can skin a sheep many times, but you can only eat it once. I don't know, something like that. Where do we put in a check raise here? Ace 10. Yeah, we're gonna give this guy a little something to think about here. We're gonna pop it up. Yeah, I got diamonds in the ace. I got, just didn't feel like he had it there. I probably have more jacks in my range there than he does. And we'll limp in with the queen 10, see what Pudge thinks about that. Probably call it a raise. We got pocket nines on table 1. And we're going to bet out $1 on table 2. So we had a flop of 210. Oh, my nines got raised and re-raised before it got to me. So I'm going to let my nines go. Oh, and then he went all in. So we have an ace-queen versus queen-queen situation on table 1 where I would have lost. So there we go. Good deal. All right, back on table 1. Yep, that's where we want to be. We'll call $1.25. I got a cat here that is very angry. Very angry. He wants to be fed. This stream will probably not go much longer. How long have we've been going? 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not putting any money in this hand. I'm not putting a dime in this hand. I'm going to pause, like maybe I have something which may prevent him from checking. It may prevent him from betting, and he'll just check it down. And he's got nothing. Oh, look at that! He missed all the way. Yay! Yay me! So, anyways, God, I think I keep getting interrupted when I talk about Ryan. I like the logo. I like everything about the slogan and everything. Table 2, we got pocket fives, called $1. Maybe have him make something. Maybe if I get some interest and people like it, we will make some merchandise, get some of these slogans going. Maybe I'll recruit somebody that can do slogans a lot better than I can. We'll keep the stream going till the big blind gets to me on both boards, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I really like some comments. You guys can email me at wickedwolfpoker@gmail.com. You know what? I need to put that. Yes, I need to put that in the stream link. All right, so table 1, we got Jack Queen suited. Come in for a little raisy. Take it down. I'll take it. I'll take pre-flop folds all day long. I'll take 75 cents at a time if I can get it. You do that, 200-300 times a night, and you got a little money. I would like to get your thoughts, or anyone's thoughts, on about the $2,024 high hand night at Hard Rock. Should I go in and just play poker? Now, this is an interesting hand, right? So, I don't know. First position, 8-9. I hate 8-9 because you get the ass end of an ace-king straight when that happens. So, when they're raising with ace-king, it's a hard one to call. Probably could have called that one, or came in with that one. But it's a weird one. I kind of avoid the 8-9 and the 7-8 in early position quite often. I'll play it later on for sure. Hell, in the small blind against a button open, I'll probably 3-bet it. So back to the Hard Rock. You know, should I just play my game, go in there, play 2-5, play aggressive, solid, exploitative poker? Because I definitely play more exploitative than I do, GTO. I mean, I know a lot of the GTO principles. I've been studying it. I really love to watch Jonathan Little, who's kind of a cross between GTO and exploitative. He does some of both. Enjoy his content. Enjoy one of his teachers, Brad Wilson. But I also like some of these GTO guys, like Doug Polk. I definitely enjoy watching Daniel Negreanu. He's my favorite player. Really not because of his poker, but because he's so charismatic. You know, he's an interesting guy. He does a lot of different things. All right, so we got Ace King over here, so we'll be raising. We're gonna put in a 3-bet. We'll pot it up. We'll make it 525. Well, there's my ace. Let's see how big he wants to go. 11, huh? So he's got better than one pair. He has better than one pair. He has better than one pair here. For sure, we're going to fold. He knows I have an ace there. He's not, I don't think he's leaving. Well, there we go. Here we go. We got some cookies here. All right, 2.5. Well, he wants to play. So we're just going to pop it up here to 1175 and see if he really wants to get it all in or not. I mean, I'm not folding. If he raises, we're sticking it. I don't think he's going to stick it. I think if he had aces, he'd have stuck it already. So I don't think I'm behind. He just stuck it already with aces. We're calling it off. There we go. All right, yay! A couple more hands. We're wrapping it up. Hopefully, if anybody did tune into this, they had some fun, or at least were entertained slightly. All right, so we got 6, 7 here on table 2. We got pocket 5s on table 1. We're going to raise up the pocket 5s. Just show that table real quick. Table 2. Yeah, we'll call $1.50 in position. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not a bad flop for us. We'll check. And we'll call. Keep them honest. 6, 7. Yeah. We'll keep them honest. And we'll keep on keeping them honest. 9, 10. There he goes. He's got a better hand. We folded the 5s. Flop came out queen, queen, 9. So I missed getting out before my blind on that table. So we'll play it around one more time. on that one. We're gonna get out of table 1 though. We're gonna sit out. And table 2 we'll call this one. You know what, we're gonna sit out the next one. Sit out next hand. Let's see what we got here. Nothing good. Nothing good. We're gonna sit out the next hand. All right, we're gonna fold it. And that'll wrap up. That's gonna wrap us up, guys. Second stream night, another short one. I'll review it. Hopefully I'll get better and better, and we'll keep going. And I appreciate anybody who might have possibly listened to this. Have a good night.